Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, wow, what a great movie? Perhaps it was the storyline. Perhaps it was the special effects, the explosions, the car chasing scenes. But most likely it was because of the great performances by actors and actresses that made the story so captivating and convincing. A business presentation, in many aspects, is like acting. To make a great performance, actors and presenters both require to deal with stage fright, authenticity, great storytelling skills, presence, passion, improvisational skills, vocal work, relaxation techniques, and most of all, rehearsal and lots of preparation. Today I will talk about how we can use acting skills and techniques in our presentations to make them more compelling and convincing for our audience. Actors spend weeks, months, and even years learning, analyzing, and understanding their roles. They need to understand their character, the situation, context, and everything else that comes along their way in order to carry out an authentic and captivating performance. For example, in preparing for his role as Howard Hughes in the movie The Aviator, Leonardo DiCaprio spent months reading his biographies, watching movies, and listening to tape recordings trying to engage into his character. Although business presentations don't exactly require the same kind of effort needed to play a particular role, we still need to play the role as a consultant speaking to our clients, a subordinate speaking to a group of executives, or a salesperson making a sales pitch. And we need to prepare by learning, analyzing, and understanding the situation, problem, and context inside and out. Then, if we fully stay in character before and during the presentation, our performance can also be as convincing and captivating as Leonardo DiCaprio. For actors, especially those who act in plays or dramas, the use of voice is one of the most important tools when giving a mesmerizing performance. One thing that will get people listening to you is enthusiasm. If you are passionate about your topic, you will naturally speak enthusiastically, and people will automatically feel compelled to listen to what you have to say. One problem that might arise is that you may sometimes have to do presentations that you have absolutely no interest in. For example, pretend that you have to do a 30-minute presentation about fish, and you have no interest whatsoever in fish. If you were speaking as yourself, you would probably speak in a monotone for 30 minutes about this boring topic. But it might help if you imagine yourself as a marine biologist or a fish lover and totally immerse yourself in that role, because you would then sound more passionate and enthusiastic, and then get your audience to listen to what you have to say. One thing to be careful about is not to have an enthusiastic monotone, where everything you say has punch to it. You'll come off as sounding overly enthusiastic and will leave the audience feeling exhausted. So, like actors, you can make use of your voice by varying the tone, volume, pitch, rhythm, tempo, and even pausing, or even using accents at different points in your presentation. See in your mind the story you are telling, and it will naturally translate into how you want to say it. People say that concentration is the key to relaxation. Actors are totally focused on what they are supposed to do, and that is to live out the character they're playing. In our presentations, we also need to focus our minds on who we are supposed to be, what we have prepared, what we're supposed to be doing, and what we need to say. If we let our minds wander, then we will end up focusing on how nervous we are, and then we'll struggle to continue on with the presentation and lose our audience along the way. So what we need to do is focus, focus, focus. Actors have scripts that they need to memorize, but often their directors may edit the scripts on the spot to meet the needs of the particular time, place, or actor. Actors may also change their lines on the spot depending on the audience's reaction. A performance is actually an interactive process where you feed off the audience and other actors' reactions. If the audience seem bored, try varying your voice, or saying something more interesting. But of course, always remember to stick to the essence of what you have prepared. Great actors, like great presenters, don't just memorize their lines. They are constantly reacting to what's going on in the moment. What's a good movie without drama? We can also use drama in our presentations to create a better story. Create tension, suspense, anticipation. Use humor, pauses, gestures, anything that has a dramatic effect and makes a more intriguing story. The best movies and performances touch emotions in some way, and there are an endless range of emotions that can be tapped by using drama. Triggering emotional responses is a powerful tool for engaging the audience in your presentations. The biggest fear an actor or presenter has when getting up on stage is ending up looking foolish. We might be too loud, too quiet, too enthusiastic, too dramatic, too animated, too stupid, and the list goes on and on. So we oftentimes hold back to make sure we don't look foolish, and then we end up being too serious, speak in a monotone, containing our emotions, and as a result our presentations become boring. We need to let our inner George Clooney's and Julia Roberts out and give it our all in our presentations. Give a performance filled with passion, emotion, drama, and the audience will not only not fall asleep, but will also buy into what you have to say. I hope that you will take the skills and techniques of acting that I have talked about into consideration for your presentations. Good luck, or as they say in the acting world, break a leg.